Hey everyone, it's the Angry Honey Badger, and it's time to take a look at another episode of League Talks. If you have a question for a future episode of League Talks, you can either send me an email at angryhoneybadger@hotmail.com or sending me a private message on YouTube and title the subject League Talks. The video in the background today is from one of my live streams when I was streaming on Twitch from, I don't know, a couple days ago. Just playing some all random all mid with subscribers. I do that, and I will post videos, and I do post stuff about that, so you can check some of that stuff out. So that's what's going on in the background. Today's questions come from one person. He sent me a bunch of questions, so I'm going to try to answer all of his today. But like I said, don't be afraid to send me questions. If I repeat some of these too, I might have different answers, who knows. So always send in your questions, but we'll go ahead and start off with the first one that he sent in. He first asks, what was the champion that you got your first Penta Kill with? Oddly enough, I don't really get that many Penta Kills. I get a gazillion Quadra Kills, it seems like, and I get a bunch of unofficial Penta Kills. I've gotten plenty of those before where the game, didn't register because it either wasn't quite fast enough or it just was kind of an unofficial. But the very first one, at least I remember I ever got, was with Katarina, before she was buffed, obviously. This was a while ago, back in the day, and I didn't actually have that many items at the time on me. I think I had, like, Rylai's Will of the Ancients, because it was still good before it got changed. And then I think I had a Soul Stealer, because I think I had a bunch of kills and, like, no deaths. And I ran into their team, and I remember ulting and killing 3 of them really fast, and then I got feared by Fiddlesticks, and then 2 of them tried to run away, but everything came off a cooldown because of her passive. Jumped into the other 2, killed Fiddle, and then jumped, I think, to the last player, who was a Nivea, and then killed her as well under her tower. So it was kind of cool. The funny thing was, I think everyone on their team at the time had some form of a stun or something that could have knocked me out of my ultimate, which gave me my first 3 kills. That was part of that Penta, and I have no idea still how to this day how they didn't figure out how to stun me, because they had like an Anivia and a Fiddlesticks, and they had a couple tanks that had stuns and knockups and stuff. So I don't know how I actually got it against their team. It was kind of surprising, but whatever. I think that was my first Penta Kill. Since then, I've gotten other ones. I think Fiora's been a couple, and then there's other ones in there that I just don't remember. But yeah, Penta Kills. I think that was my first one, was with Katarina. His next question is, what drives you to do these guides? I think I may have answered this before I started doing this, because at the time there weren't that many people doing video guides, and I didn't think there were that many people doing good video guides. So I was like, heck, I'll give it a try, and I think it's worked out for the most part. I've been doing it for a tiny bit more than a year now. It starts out slowly, but I think things have gone well, and I think the feedback from all of you has been mostly positive, which is awesome. And as long as I have positive feedback and the support from the community to keep making build videos, I think I will. So I always look forward to seeing what you guys think. So yeah, let me know and all of that fun stuff. But that's pretty much why I started doing all of these guides. And yeah, I plan on doing them for a while. Have you ever considered streaming, as his next question? Yes, at first I really wanted to stream a lot. But my internet was unable to support it because where I live, there just isn't that good of internet opportunities where I live. I live in a city, but they're just still slow. I finally did get new internet about a month ago, and I have started streaming some stuff. If you want to go check out my Twitch channel, it's just twitch.tv/theangryhoneybadger. Follow me on there. And you'll see me stream occasionally. Sometimes I give short notice when I'm going to be streaming, and most of my streams I do stream and then play all random all mid games with my subscribers. I've started doing that. I try to make it a weekly thing. If not, it'll pretty much be a bi-weekly thing. I know there will probably be a week in January. I know it's a few months away, but I will be on vacation, and I'll have more information on that in the future, but I have a feeling I'll be streaming a lot that week because I'll be hanging out at a friend's house and he'll have to go to work, and I'm guessing I'll be streaming for maybe like half a day, and maybe I'll play tons of games with you guys. So look forward to that. But like I said, just always keep in mind that I might give announcements that I will be streaming, but they'll be kind of short notice. So if you're not following me on Facebook or on Twitter, those are the best ways to find out if I'm going to be streaming one night of the week, because I'll update those two for sure while I'm at work if I can't make a video saying that I'm going to stream. So I'll always keep my Twitter and my Facebook up to date if I'm going to stream that night. His next question is, what do you like most about League of Legends? Oh god, that's a really broad question. I don't know what I like the most. I think I like that it's a very popular game. I think it deserves it. I think League does a great job of being a very successful MOBA. I have played others. I played Han for a little bit, but it was just, I don't know. Han's alright, and I know some people like Han more, and some people like Dota more, and this and that and blah. I think League's the best formulated, just laid out wise. It's probably the most user-friendly too for new people, and I think that's what makes it a really good game. So I'd say that aspect of what Riot does to make their game user-friendly is very important. Obviously, there's still a huge learning curve to the game, and that's why I try to help make build videos for people who are trying to learn or people who just want to, you know, get another opinion about a champion. So, I mean, there's a lot to League of Legends. So I like that it's a really detailed game, it's really polished, and I think it's got, as much as the MOBA community is kind of angry on the side, it seems like, I think League of Legends is doing a great job with the Honor Initiative and other things like that to make it not only a fun game, to make it a friendly game too, because deep down, I'm a softie, and I like it when people are nice. And when people get all mad and start trolling hard and blah blah blah, it just gets annoying to me. And I'd say that's probably the one thing I do hate, which is kind of the next question you asked me, what's the thing I hate about playing? I hate it when people get angry and troll and really get angry. It's not worth it. It's a game. You should get over it. I will get upset occasionally, but nonetheless, you know, I bring it down. I don't ever really yell at people, and I'm never, like, super racist like some people, apparently. And whether or not they're just having fun with it, I mean, I don't know why that's fun for some people, but cool stuff for you if you like being a troll. But, yeah. League's an awesome game. They do a great job at Riot, and as for things that I don't really care for in the game, is just massive trolling. Play the game like how it's supposed to. I've seen some ridiculously stupid things in my time, like just some like really stupid things, and people trying to justify some stuff. And yeah, like most recently, I had a kid on our team playing Teemo, and he said he was gonna be a ward, so all he did was just go stand around the map and go invisible to stand there. And he fed pretty hard early game because he was level 3 when everybody else was level 11, and he was like, this is legit. And he finally did start playing later in the game when we said we were going to report him for trolling. And he started coming back, but at that point it was way too late, and then they didn't want to surrender because him and a friend thought it was funny or something. I don't know. That's just wasting people's time, and if you only have one, if you can only get one game in on that day, and that's your game, I mean, that kind of stinks, because other kids can ruin your day, or not your day, but ruin that game for you. So yeah, trolls. Don't like trolls, but guess what? We'll have to live with them. The next question that he has is, do you play support? I don't see very many build videos for support characters. I don't really like playing support, personally. It's not that it's a stupid role. I think support can be helpful when it's played very well. I don't like playing support because it's probably my least favorite position. I do have a couple support videos. I do have a Sona, and then more recently a new support build. And I'd say probably for the support characters that I do like to play, I usually play them as tankier supports, so they kind of have that other side to them, so you can at least run in, you know, and kind of be a bullet shield for your team. So, I mean, yeah, I don't really like playing supports. More support videos in the future? Probably, just because people are going to want them. Although people apparently want every build video, which, yeah, I agree. If I could totally say what I want to every comment of build this video, build this video, build this character, yeah, the answer would be, if I could have it my way, I'd have a build video for every champion, but I'm working on it. It takes time. Give me a break, please. I think I actually come out with a lot of videos pretty quick, so I think I'm doing a good job personally, so you can take that with a grain of salt or not. But yes, I don't really like playing support that much, but I do see their importance. But the only kinds of support I don't really like are the ones that have like super supporty items, which are kind of tanky and they do help, but then they can't do anything in a teamfight to help you out. And that's the only time I think supports kind of fall off. They're great for bottom lane and just keeping your AD carry farmed up and fed, which is awesome. So that's probably my input on support. So I think the meta is going to be changing in the game coming up. I think a lot of kids are tired of the AD carry bot with a support, and I think it's going to change. I don't know what will be the new one. Me and my friends have been trying out new things in the bottom lane. We call them kill lane bot, because usually if you take two people down there that get a little bit, I don't know, if you could call them bruiser-y, If you take 2 down there, and by the time they hit level 3, if you jump all over a support and an AD carry with 2 bruisers, it's usually too much for them to handle, and you can usually get kills, you get ahead, and there's not much that their bottom lane can do the rest of the game. So I think the meta will change, and we'll hopefully see it change in a good way. If not, AD carries need to be buffed in certain ways, and they need to be nerfed in certain ways. I think coming up, Ezreal's getting a nerf. And I think that's because they think he's the most powerful AD carry, but I think all the AD carries are weak right now. So, I don't know. I think things need to be fixed. I think tanky bruisers, again, are getting a little bit too tanky and too bruisery, but we'll see how it goes. But, you know what? Other than that, guys, I think this is going to probably finish out this League Talks from all those questions from that person. Like I said, don't forget to send in your questions, guys, to either angryhoneybadger@hotmail.com or sending me a private message on YouTube and labeling it as League Talks. But other than that, guys, I guess I'll just see all of you in the next build.